KRSM Radio. Orikal Uno, check in. KRSM Radio. Orikal Uno, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Yo, oh, wait 1 second. It's time to tune in to the check-in. Every Monday at 5 o'clock. I gotta have it on when I ride the block. Or on my box 98.9. Ain't got a radio, hear it straight online. Or check it out on YouTube. Giving you the best of the old and the new school. Straight from the Twin Cities. Shout out to Orikal. Yo, you straight get busy.
Hey, what's poppin', universe? This is Orikal Uno on the check-in, broadcasting live on 98.9 FM, KRSM Radio, radio for all, in the heart of Southside Minneapolis. Listen all over the universe at krsmradio.org. You can also download the app on Apple and Android devices. Episode number 89 of the check-in, featuring nothing but the dopest in Twin Cities hip-hop, rap, R&B, and soul. I am your host and DJ for the next hour, Orikal Uno.
The check-in with Orikal Uno.
Orikal Uno on the check-in.
On KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Hey yo, I got a brand new EP dropping 3/6/25, Pawn Shop Halo EP. This is the intro track for that. From the tit out, the grind don't stit out, fly 'em up with that old school hip hop. Score about to kick off, exit through the gift shop. Haters get off, a smirk on lift off. Big bit off, my style you bit off. Your style's a bit off. You should be yourself, it's all love. Party people holding me down. You can catch me gold around the town with big sound. H50 crafting beats that pound. A shout out to any DJ that's spinning this now. Analog and digital, I'm ill with the ritual. Break it down, moonwalk with stilts on the principle. This is not the end, it's just begun. Manipulate reality for fun. Tonight's the night, it's got to be the one. Promise me that I won't need a where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. The door's open, but only for a moment. What you gonna do before we close? I don't know. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. The door's open, but only for a moment. What you gonna do before it closes? From the tit out, the grind don't stit out. Fly 'em up with that old school hip hop. Score about to kick off. Exit through the gift shop. My haters get if I smirk on lift up. Big bit off, my style you bit off. Your style's a bit off. You should be yourself, it's all love. Party people holding me down. Yeah, you can catch me all around the town. Hey, you said it already. Zoned out, bumping no doubt. All styled and a little bit of know-how. Low profile, drive on the go miles. At the aisles with a smile and some gold tiles. Get it how you live it, push it to the limit. If it doesn't click, pivot, you got to stick with it all day. Making money just to pay the toll. We're all lost souls. Which way to go, I don't know. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. Where I'm going, where we going. You better hold me down. Tell me now before we go in. The door's open, but only for a moment. What you gonna do before we close? I don't know.
The check-in with
Orikal Uno on the check-in.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Orikal Uno on the check-in. This is Rusty Peas featuring Slug and DJ Abilities. Keep it locked, 98.9 FM, KRSM Radio.
Before they invented the internet and ravers, you could find the Sluggo standing on this very spot, holding up the torch for his Minnesota hip-hop. The city bus runs through the snow twice as good as your imported all-terrain vehicle ever could. And these boots were made for keeping my feet warm, and that's just what they'll do until the day we're all reborn. The headphones I wear push the wind off my ears, turn the volume up to 7 so I never have to hear these people that keep trying to make me insecure with the toxins they continue to breathe into the air. The music that my soul hungers and hurts to hold, and the women that have watched me unravel and unfold. The worries that
waiting? I beg your pardon, but are you waiting? I beg your pardon. Are you waiting for someone?
Orikal Uno on the check-in, bringing you nothing but the dopest in Twin Cities hip-hop, rap, R&B, and soul. This is Manny, Phesto.
We have no time to wait.
For what it's worth, I'm trying to make something work, serve a purpose before I get digested into Mother Earth. In other words, get rid of my stomach hurts and organize. Try to prevent the world from becoming worse. Anxious, I know patience is a virtue.
I beg your pardon, but are you waiting for someone?
The Check-In with Orikal Uno.
Orikal Uno on the check-in.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
I'm trying to make something work, serve a purpose before I get digested into Mother Earth. In other words, get rid of my stomach hurts and organize. Try to prevent the world from becoming worse. Anxious, I know patience is a virtue, but I'm faced with all these trials and tribulations that I work through. Hatred doesn't faze us. Detainment doesn't hurt you if you change the way your brain is rearranged to make it fertile. Since my first tooth, I've been on my own too, demanding to know the facts and the whole truth. Eyes on the road. Some things that I'm gon' do or study. Take notes, plot my goals out and hold true. No fool, I'm bruising every beat. Won't lose, no surrender, and never retreat. I'm a linguist, equipped with every weapon I need, and I can't get caught slipping if I'm never asleep. Soon as my eyes land on it, I'ma make a scheme up in my mind and plan for it. Taking too much in the past to stand for it. That's the reason why I'll never go back. I fast forward. Yeah, I'm working towards the point where I get what I need. And Manifesto as an artist is the best he can be. As of now, without a reference, no one gives me a beat. And I got rent to pay, but I don't get my check for a week. Give me a minute, 60 seconds at least, so I can breathe, clear my head and see how I get to my peak. If you think there's in any sentence I speak, I don't need fucking love, it makes no difference to me. Cause when I get did it for me, I'll invest what I bring in, giving for free. And you might think that it's selfish, it's different, it's different.
It's worth it. Oh man, you like the Underground Railroad running through mud. Oh. Count cash like paper, I count it like money. Renegade thoughts on the ground where it's ugly. Thought plus action in the middle of the tension. Versus a Quran in the body of a henchman. Born in the era of black power, all dissolved in the era of white powder. Uplift, get your sniff, broke hustle. Empowerment, omen to a customer. Everything I spit is low intelligence. Quite relevant on blocks that's negligent. We're funding is slim like a negligee. Governments won't do it so the people may. Drugs, sex, and weapons, bad education. I'm in prison cause you graduated. Stay medicated, clouds of elevation. Eating pillowcase, now we celebrating. Be about this, struggle, get about this. What I know, what I breathe, we about this. Never no need for my outfit. Came here to lead, I'ma outlive. With me, real talk, holla man, real talk, on the ground, break bread, shake hands, shake fast. Profits is up, the risk go down. The profit is paper and chips go round. The game is religion, fame I envision. Crucified off the ways of my living. From South Beach to North Pole, it's all fold. I'll pull you out your car slow, then roll out like a car show. Doors open, main up in the turning lane. Never used, never sold cocaine, and I don't know why I could have been that guy. Lock it up for soldiers and capos. 3 layers of protection for high souls. Conscious and ignorant, honest belligerent, constantly mirroring, violently intimate, fear black intelligence. White guilt unchecked might kill again. Be about this, struggle, get about this. What I know, what I breathe, be about this. Never know need for my outfit. Came here to lead, I'm my outlet.
Myself in the house, the micronauts, they in the house, my son is in the house, the UP is in the house, the sweets is in the house, and full circle is in the house now. Check me out. Sometimes it's best to give up the fight. All that really matters is I know that I'm right. I can't be bothered with anyone else's ideal path to success. I pass if that stress-filled math with the quest gasping for breath trapped in my head.
speakers and let my heart be my teacher. It's hard to tell where all this comes from. It's like my soul holds a song that eternity left undone, but it'll never be finished. That's the point, but I gotta get going. Thanks for the inspiration. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards the rainbow, but when I get there, it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards the rainbow, but when I get there, it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. Here we go now, I don't care about my whereabouts, I'll blur it out, I gotta go, that's all I know. I hit the road to find my soul and they say, listen to me, get a degree, look up and see what you could be. Infinity, but everything and anything anyway. I see your eyes and realize I need to cry, but keep an eye, a sense of high would be alive so deep inside. Thanks for your help, but I will find nothing better in a world this beautiful. I'll be walking forever. Walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking until I find myself. This journey I don't expect nothing but the unexpected. The only thing I know for a fact is that I'll never know too much about myself. So I'ma keep learning, cause I'm determined to find what keeps this fire burning. Turning these pages just as slow as I can, reading every single word from the poet within. I float with the wind and stay content wherever it carries me. There was no beginning and there won't be an end. I'm just a piece of a galaxy, a seed in the soil, a stream of consciousness into the seasons I'm loyal. Don't take my movement personal, it's not that I don't dig you, but I can't be on the beach of your sea when it boils. And so I walk with the music, cause to me that's all that's real. Don't know where I'm going, don't have a plan, but I've been hearing instructions my whole life, and I still think walking away from the rainbow will make me more of a man. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else.
Orikal Uno on the check-in. Yo, that was Self Devine. That was Oliver Hart. Eyedea, rest in peace. Walking.
I walk alone again. The night
This is REK the Heavyweight.
I'm in my zone again. That's when I hear no one else talk.
8
The
hours.
brain aches. Voices make my head spin. I'm caught. Locked up within these chains, now freedom's what I want. Struggle and fight to see the light, but still there's none. Dark clouds swarm in the sky to hide the sun. Rain pours, it storms, the tunnel vision it starts. Focus is straight ahead, peripheral is lost. Reaching the point of break, trying to hold it together. Can't take much more, still it keeps getting heavier. If I measured the weight, it probably just continue. Fate, why I have to go through all I've been through. Past the frustration line, all I want's a joint. Rest, but I can't already at the boiling point. Too many ways to die, so which shall I choose? Maybe I'll drink life away with cheap booze. To hell with it all, I'm gonna steal this car and flee. Southbound, headed out on 35E. If I get caught, believe I'm going with the blast. User-friendly 9 in the compartment of the dash. Somewhere I lost it, now there's no turning back. Soon the heat'll be on my trail, I gotta make tracks. If I prevail, get away, complete the escape. I'll have time to rethink, time to reshape. Somewhere I lost it, now there's no turning back. Soon the heat'll be on my trail, I gotta make tracks. If I prevail, get away, complete the escape. I'll have time to rethink, time to reshape. Somewhere I lost it, now there's no turning back. Soon the heat'll be on my trail, I gotta make tracks. If I prevail, get away, complete the escape. I'll have time to rethink, time to reshape. Tried to gather my senses, coming to what did I do? First experience acid, got blasted, lost my cool. They said it lasts 8 hours, wish it wasn't true. Cause I'm seeing weird spots in all different shades of blue. Halfway through my trip, I have to travel back home quick. The whole world's alive and it wants no more. Can I hide? Life is a dream right now. Trying to wake up, survive before I leave somehow. But it's too late, life is drama, I let it get to me. Overboard, lost control, was this my destiny? My sanity left from me, which led me to my downslide. Maybe if I made better choices, I could be alright. I need to find a way to reconnect myself. Can't stand another second in these depths of hell. Learn my lesson well because I learned it firsthand. But sometimes you reach your lowest point before you understand. Somewhere I lost it, now there's no turning back. Soon the heat will be on my trail, I gotta make tracks. If I prevail, get away, complete the escape. I have time to rethink, time to reshape. Somewhere I lost it, now there's no turning back. Soon the heat will be on my trail, I gotta make tracks. If I prevail, get away, complete the escape. I have time to rethink, time to reshape. Slow motion, everything is coming down. Took a sheet of motion, feels like I'm lifting off the ground. Noise makes the sound, voices leave an echo. Effects got me high, but the high don't wanna let go. Slow motion,
with every win I had a beating that I had to take. With every win I had a beating that I had to take. With every win I had a beating.
Hey yo, shout out to the East Coast. This is Pretty Bulli. Break. 98.9 FM, KRSM Radio, Southside. Happy Monday, Minneapolis. We made it through another one.
Weary days, heavy loads, and an empty plate. And I couldn't break. Nah, I wouldn't break. I didn't break. Cause everybody sees it different. It can be misinterpreted depending on the recipient digging. It's suspicious if it's one-sided. I was given all that I could give, but I had nothing he provided. Was blinded by the lust that we made. Trusted he gave me. Tunnel vision was side. Kissing the politician. Campaign was tight with no intention to wife me. How you chase me for that long and try to make me a side piece? I didn't see none of that fury in my face. Helped me plan the family, but he never planned to participate. Years pass and my mini-me is blossoming. She's beautiful, but he wouldn't know cause he never stopped to visit. Optimistic and I started to call, but nah, we ain't hard to find, Buffalo small. Thank you for making that deposit in my box. It's greatly appreciated, but your service is not. With every win I had a beating that I had to take. And I didn't break. Devil working overtime trying to test my faith. But I wouldn't break. Weary days, heavy loads, and an empty plate. And I couldn't break, nah, I wouldn't break, I didn't break. What is love? I'm thinking of what it does. Thankful God removed me from positions of where I was. Trust, it wasn't easy. Those days I was feeling queasy. Had the stomach through the rummage of scraps and it would feed me. They used to tease me back in school cause my pants flood. Now I purposely can feel the breeze above these air ones. I share guns, releasing lyrical ammo. Flows fluent, live the life congruent to those of camels. Meaning I could stand the heat through the desert storm. I ain't even close to reaching peaks, I'm just getting warm. But when I had my firstborn, I wore hand-me-downs. Now for my son, I'm focused on Grammys just to hand them down. I wasn't perfect as a mom, a baby with a baby. With Shawn's hand in my palm, I walk the streets that made me. I love you, baby, you have turned into your own man. Now at 21 with a son, you stand with my first grand. With every win, I had a beating that I had to take. And I didn't break. Devil working overtime trying to test my faith. But I wouldn't break. Weary days, heavy loads, and an empty plate. And I couldn't break.
The Check-In with Orikal Uno.
Orikal Uno on the Check-In.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Yo, Orikal Uno on the Check-In. Hey yo, I just had the honor of DJing for T-Law Shawn as he headlined Can Wonderland. Shout out CMJ, Block Boss.
Cops watch us through binoculars, they wanna knock us. We all about them dollars. It's more money, more problems. You think you rich as me? Please, I got bigger cheeks with more stains than them killer bees. Hand to hand deal with the fiends. But let me chill, you look like you might spill the beans. You know Frank Lucas with the fur hat, but you ain't rich, you a snitch, a fur rat. Throw you in with the pythons, only paper you touched is the kind you write on. You know we gotta get to it, it's that box office movie sit through it and watch us like the cops too. Nah, it ain't just you, man, they the ops too. You spilled milk, bring the mops through, then hear that bang, bang, bang like pops do. Yeah, we back to the block, dude. We got nothing to prove. The lie smooth. We block bosses. This box office. Cops watch us through binoculars. They wanna knock us. We all about them dollars. More money, more problems. We block bosses. This box office. Cops watch us through binoculars. They wanna knock us. We all about them dollars. More money, more problems. Put on my jewels and Mr. T when I hit the street. It's lights, camera, action. Mr. G, I won't miss a beat. Stay on my toes, kiss my feet while they feed me grapes and roll my Swisher sweets. on some Wakanda shit. Then my kinda chick, damn where they at? I gotta find them quick. Stay in designer fits with lit in foreign cars, and I ain't talking about no Honda. S5 and I don't test drive. I put the bucks up. Now buckle up, honey, let's ride. We out here bending blocks. Yeah, I'm getting guac, and anybody can get it. Yeah, I'm sending shots. We started this shit and we didn't stop. We did a lot for the city, but y'all just forgot what time it was. You better get a clock. You didn't knock on the door before, but now this shit is locked. We block bosses, this box office. Cops watch us through binoculars. They wanna knock us. We all about them dollars. More money, more problems. This shit box office, binoculars. They wanna knock us. More money, more problems.
Ooh, I would see them, my comrades, in corridors, grouped in 2s and 3s and 4s, sharing a blunt, talking, cursing, fighting, sometimes weeping, lost. And there seemed to be no way whatsoever to remove this cloud that stood between them and the sun, between them and love.
We all took losses, workers the hood bosses, 9-to-5ers, drug dealers the hood hoop stars that could've went to the league, but their whole game went to the weed. Little girls trapped in the crib off the strength of they seeds. Some old had her bent in the V. She was used to them Reeboks, but he got them rims that keep spinning when the V stopped. So when the V stopped, she stopped. He got right, took flight. Now her little daughter needs socks, and the grandmother need rocks, cause she a victim of these street blocks. The hood is a wall and it's not made of sheetrock. It's made of project bricks, elevators full of project. Incinerators is the project snitch. That's where you find old WIC checks and notices from housing, cause Miss Malcolm ain't paid her rent yet. Damn right, I like the life I live.
When the going gets kinda rough, eh?
Cause I went from negative to positive. Damn right, I like the life I live.
When the going gets kinda rough, eh?
Cause I went from negative to positive. And it's all what? And it's all good. The first and the third, like Christmas in the project, said we use food stamps to buy edible objects. Man, the hood is a trap. Why my man can't read, but he good with a Mac? You figure it out. Why my aunt and my cousin had to live on the couch? Sino came back from the store and couldn't get in his house. Housing padlocked the door for the pettiest guap. My cuz dead cause of the color of the sweater he rock. My little homie buying cocaine, 20 a pop. Not to sell to inhale, damn, he ready to drop. My man played ball, reminded me of Penny a lot. We got him in FedEx, lifting the heaviest box. Older ladies in that lotto playing numbers they was dreaming. Been playing them so long, when they hit them they break even. Too many of us out in this world that ain't eating. The problems we tryna make excuses a great reason. Damn right, I like the life I live.
When the going gets kinda rough, eh?
Cause I went from negative to positive. Damn right, I like the life I live.
When the going gets kinda rough, eh?
Cause I went from negative to positive.
The going get mighty rough, doors keep falling shut. Bills you can't ignore them, but you know they piling up. Police round us up, authority hard to trust, and they ain't slowing up until you're inside the cuffs. Act as if the human rights don't apply to us. Throw us in front of a judge, load us on the bus. We escape the maze and the poetry that we buzz. The rap industry, nobody signing us. A lot of daddies ain't here to show us how to love. We learn it from the radio, of course it's not enough. And listen to the soundtrack of homies growing up. Boys in love with strippers and shorty want a thug. When you know you're stuck, running short of luck. Oven door open to warm the apartment up. The babies start to fuss, you know them times are rough. The only thing for certain is you cannot give up.
When the going got kinda rough, I was moving all kind of stuff. Grinding to find a buck, fiends never could buy enough. Them bills kept piling up, the haters would try they luck. So at night I'd have to fire while running and trying to duck. Them D's inside the truck with my name on them iron cuffs. They want Joell in that cell, they would love to just slide it shut. The ladies admired us, my team was floor. The roof I would try to pluck, I ain't give a f. Man, I'm gutter. My daddy left my mother, no sisters, no brothers, no inspiration. Just calculating them undercovers, patiently waiting, hoping I'd slip up on a pickup. But me get caught slipping paws like a hiccup. But nah, it ain't fun out there serving them bombs. I was grimy, I hung with Duke and was serving his moms over this grime. Man, my mans took permanent naps. I feel better in these studios, just murdering tracks for real.
Damn right, I like the life I live. Times I gotta smile just to hide my tears. Struggle made me wise beyond my years. I hustle to survive just for my kids. Damn right, I like the life I live. Sometimes I gotta smile just to hide my tears. Struggle made me wise beyond my years. I hustle to survive just for my kids.
Say they got their game in order. Nothing like me, my game is like water. Fire starter, fire extinguisher, sun to the earth crust. I am an emperor, shine like the infinite. I see the truth in the government lies when I arrive like an immigrant. Always talking about slavery days, civil rights, and we still ain't learned a dang thing. My people say they need reparations. You don't need reparations, you need education. This ain't the information age, this the pimp profession age. We all in the cage, we all getting played. The beast like a coconut hanging from the treetops. Stay in the shade. Shady, it's all based on greed. Trust, we lust over what we don't need. It's so cold, it's so crazy. Somebody help me, I'm trying to get out, man. I don't really think you know just what I'm talking about. I just wish that I would get better. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Stressing, cause we in this recession, and Uncle Sam ain't doing a damn for the veterans. I know it well cause I deal with it firsthand. Post-traumatic got me feeling like an alcoholic. Drink all night, mama say I ain't living right. I give a just wanna fight. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Everybody dead broke and nobody get freaking high. My sister got 5 kids, 3 baby daddies, 1 dead, other 2 ain't contributing. I do my best to fill in, wishing none of my nephews wind up statistics. I hate to sound cliche, but every day I'm hustling. The police say I'm just rambling, the beats on replay. My engineer stressed out, he need a weed break. It's so cold, it's so crazy. Somebody help me, I'm trying to get out, man. I don't really think you know just what I'm talking about. I just wish that I would get better. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This white sniff got the homies on autopilot. I write, hope to God that somebody like it. Kinda private when it comes to my public life. This rap really crack if we public right. I mean, I'm trying to do something like you ain't gotta believe it, fam, you can see it. The truth I'm constantly seeking, constantly speaking, civilized and I'm constantly reaching. Life force like oxygen, constantly breathing. Hip hop in my soul, I'm a constant being for the culture. I do it for the love, player. The game will probably never be the way it was, player. Ain't it a reflection of society these days? We made to face it. You can't run from it, embrace it. You only survive if you making that ageless hip hop. It's so cold, it's so crazy. Somebody help me, I'm trying to get out, man. I don't really think you know just what I'm talking about. I just wish that I would get better. Crazy, crazy.
Hey yo, Orikal Uno bringing you nothing but the dopest in Twin Cities hip-hop. That was St. Paul Slim, Statik, Selektah, Joell, Ortiz, Brother Ali. This is Shawn Anonymous, Dimitri Killstorm, featuring Del, the funky homo sapien, and Phesto.
Because of it, the dozen pretty much speaks for itself. Minneapolis is prodigal son. A lot of cats wanna claim it, but it ain't where they from. Embody everything about it, climbed about it from the bottom. The concrete jungle is full of obstacles I had to conquer. Let the word flow down like it came from out the mountains. Display knowledge I gained from being raised in my surroundings. Honest and bottleneck, now my environment's a product. Made them relate to the sway and innate lyrical prowess. Folks look down and renown on what I've accomplished. Pray my sons compliment me as a father they were proud of. I don't need to be considered great. When self is the only focus, that's when friendships disintegrate. Set a seat for all my peeps and give them dinner plates. Become a good example of what my handle should illustrate.
Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like. And so we choose to tell her, little child getting wild in the crowd like. And so we sing it loud. Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like. And so we choose to tell them, little child getting wild in the crowd like. And so we sing it loud. My name's Shawn Anonymous, son of an Irish immigrant. A fact reflected by the name that they're giving them. Listen, what's in a name like a fact reflected like a path connected to the blood in my veins? I never knew what my name meant. When I first found out, I must admit that it was a little odd. It mandated a bit of a plan change. It was literally translated. I found it a minute gift from God. My parents gave me that name. The religious connotation didn't fit the environment, but it means I was born with something to live up to. It means I was born with a light to shine brighter than a name Listen, on the off chance that I do become famous, I'm glad I took the time to let you know what my name is. Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like, and so we choose to tell him. Little child getting wild in the crowd like, and so we sing it loud. Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like, and so we choose to tell him. Little child getting wild in the crowd like, so we sing it loud.
What makes it stand out from all the same? Where the association came from, that gives a reputation that's glued to my genes. The funky homo sapien, cause I ain't taking it. When it come to rockin', it's the freaky button. That's just my nature with things that I do, so it's true that's native to me. I relate to people like we all equal, even though we ain't, cause we all individuals. But here's the paradox, we all human beings, and that makes us equal to me. There's a street element to everything delicate. That be the elephant in the room, relevant to the way I'm telling ya really how it is, cut and dry, cause lying is weak to me.
Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like, and so we choose to tell him. Little child getting wild in the crowd like, and so we sing it loud. Step in the street, there's a girl looking sweet like, and so we choose to tell him. Little child getting wild in the crowd like, and so we sing it loud.
Hey yo, this next artist KARDEL, he's from over St. Paul. He's been holding it down since the early 90s. Nothing but quality. Recently worked on that project with St. Paul Slim. This is one of his. Keep it locked, 98.9 FM.
Hey, yo, the beef all started with this kid named Raymond. Some stud that had a little cheese, plus a bad habit of flossing. Now flossing be coursing in life nowadays, so you best cooperate so you could be about your way. But anyway, we gon' get back up on this topic about this cat named Raymond and this bullshit he's saying. Now all up in his mouth is my name, disrespecting me, plotting on the way he about to come and get me right. Now all his homies, now knowing that my girl overheard, she put me up on the situation, everything that occurred. Young supposed to be my man, what type of game he trying to play? Corsi for the mobile, yo, it's about to be trouble. Shrink this clown to a double like that thing. I hustle too hard for this money for someone to take it. Now I promise I'll make this to the envious and jealous. Your next life wishes, forgetting all my poop. Gotta learn to deal with regrets. Even when life's at its best, I still feel stressed. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But what's peace when there's beat? You sow what you reap. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. It was this foolish gunplay that took my baby's life away. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But through all the tears and pain, I gotta maintain. A sucker dies every day for running his mouth too much. It's these soft niggas that wanna be hard too much. I'm in my Chevy Caprice automatic with no clutch. Went to pick up my lady, we on the way to see a movie. Now my temple's aching. I'm thinking about this player Haitian. My girl's peeping and she could tell that I'm stressing. I had this funny feeling I might die tonight. It's too much deja vu, the situation wasn't right. We went and saw the movie, yo, I thought it was butter, but for some reason I got emotional and told my girl I loved her. Somebody walked by and brushed her, didn't pay it no mind. Till I heard this voice ripping in my ear from behind. Now I got two choices, I can let it all ride, or I can bring the beef, not caring about peace. Now in the situation, seems it always occurs that an innocent victim dies, then we always wonder why. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. Even when life's at its best, I still feel stressed. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But what's peace when it's beat? You sow what you reap. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. It was this foolish gunplay that took my baby's life away. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But through all the tears and pain, I gotta maintain. Against the evil that these men do that keeps me on my toes. It's rules to be followed. Can't keep your head too hollow. Tomorrow we promise. So I cherish every breath I take in the lake city. Shady end up in makeup, missing you like Jacob. Look in your eyes, hoping you wake up. I miss my baby girl, half my world was giving up. She was only 22, she had dreams to achieve. I can't believe my baby's gone. Tell me what went wrong. Sad songs and memories, this all dry. It's all because of me that my baby got shot. I asked God why you had to go. It wasn't meant to be. That bullet, it wasn't meant for you, it was meant for me. I wish I would've listened when you told me to chill, but this clown was in my grill and he was testing my pride. He tried to push me to the side when this clown drew his pistol. He missed me and hit you. Damn, I wish I listened to you. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. Even when life's at its best, I still feel stressed. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But what's peace when it's beat? You sow what you reap. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. It was a foolish gunplay that took my baby's life away. I gotta learn to deal with regrets. But through all the tears and pain, I gotta maintain.
Hey yo, put your hands up, drink it out. Hey yo, put your hands up, drink it out. Hey yo, put your hands up, drink it out. Hey yo, put your hands up, drink it out.
Orikal
Uno on the check-in.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Hey yo, shout out Mike the Martyr, man. This is one of his classics. This is Lake Street Lawrence.
Hey yo, put your hands out, we drink it how we is. Hey yo, put your hands out, we drink it how we is. Handcuffs, this can't bust, turn a party bus to a martyr bus. It could fit in all of us, and the bottles all get crushed. All it does is balance out the reefer. Split a cab, I ain't driving neither. The bar closing too, that's a teaser. Take it to the after party, baby, trying somebody. The club is shopping, I'm copping. Let it see us pump. Bartenders only hand us through. And we drinking all of it. Might do the 012, mic checking and I spit it. Best way to find a couple girls that was with it. How we get this faded on stage, making a living. You ain't gotta do too much to catch the rhythm. Just nod your head, and we ain't done yet. Bring it to the crib high, listening to next. Go 1 to the 2, bring it to the basement. What you gon' do? We drunk as hell too. Lake Street Lauren here too. But she gotta go soon, it go 1 to the 2. Bring her to the basement, what you gon' do? We drunk as hell too. Lake Street Lauren here too. But she gotta go soon, it go 3 to the 4. How we came up selling beats out the store. Drinking cheap, I'm mature, but we still drink it all with your girl. Leave it in the morning, cause it's a busy world. And I get it poppin', drink what you usually would not get. And we on our hoe. Old switches, mine stick. I wanna see you, baby, if you that crazy. She like to do drugs, so I had a fast lane be all gravy. Everybody drink Jamie, calling girls berries after doing shows with AG. Up and coming rappers is my picture with a caption. Head 9-4, go to St. Paul, relaxing. Red cup of blue cup, the drink ticket, do fronted. Stealing bottles, they like who done it. Something new coming at you, we could do something after. Bring it to the basement and let it meet the rappers. They go 1 to the 2, bring it to the basement. What you gon' do? We drunk as hell.
Hey yo, shout out to Mr. Peter Parker and Remo Williams. The main ingredient going down at the entry. March 6, 2025. We got MUJA, Juice Lord, Don Mooney, Louis Blaze, Doors at 7. This is MUJA featuring Nazim, a blood smoke body. This is Put It in a Book. Shout out to Dub Sonata. Orikal Uno bringing you nothing but the dopest in Twin Cities hip hop, rap, R&B, and soul. Every Monday, 5 to 6 p.m.
Elementary dreamed of blowing L's in the limo. It's Oppenheimer's, what's a shark to a minnow? LMA linking thing with me was an NO. Interception meaning that I took her from her nigga. Indigestion watching me kill it, making them sicker. Not trying to watch the news, got better shit to do. They selling white girl for views, bunch of Adam 22s. Deuce, deuce, pew, pew, but it pops still. Y'all just got a little drive, that's some Hot Wheels. Don't give a fuck, I'm in the pool, I got on socks still. I been on 10, the fridge was broken, I cannot chill. You wanna hide something from a nigga? Put it in a book, get it killing, get it, put it in a hood. Left the window open, then my first bet the jukes. What should I expect? All I'm dealing with is crooks. But at last I'm here, Illinois to Tangier. Should I lay low with Eliante, my left ear? Ready or not, like the Fuji la la. It's not folklore, and it's just like the water. All encompassing, no Italian godfather. Cut you right from left like a dyslexic barber. Melanated fist balled up, King Arthur. Bombshells on the beach in Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. Something from a nigga, put it in a book. Hide money from a nigga, put it in a book. EBT card, put it in a book. They get picked for your lands, put it in a book.
Some say jet, some say fresh. Pop out like an old timer in the Sunday best. Keep lyrics close to the heart till you done say less. Game is a joke, so full of frauds. Stay blessed. Follow you in the guard to escape the flesh. I'm like 90% sure paradise is next. For the simple fact you weightless and it's like no stress. Then again, I could be wrong. People burn them crisp. Women line you right up, better learn to resist. Even unintentionally, yeah, had to be his. Too dizzy, she out you in the midst of a mess. Face to face with the devil laying resting in peace. You know the gist, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. A grave and no pension for street poetry. Wordplay is the best inventions, no question. Kids never listen. Had to call him 5 times to help me clean the kitchen. Mean with the spit, cause he mean with the writ. Coincides is pure, that's why it's clean and it's hitting. Bang. Yo, it's like the 90s again, dudes talking wild with the blickies. But get back and can't hold water for 7 Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Rest in peace to the Biz, New York City. Rest in peace to the one and only Joe Priolo. Rest in peace to my man Dudley. Demetrius, Crispy. Yo, you think Villain's still not out here? I just spoke to him yesterday. Yeah, I think the whole heaven's out there doing the biz. Nowadays the music scene who can ruin the kids. It was drugs and murder then, but MCs were neutral. From the hood reporters, nowadays they shooting you. You should leave it alone, but the gang's recruiting you. Joining up out of fear and that life ain't suiting you. It's such a sad situation. Get right back to this music, positive motivation. You get back whatever you give to situations. Bounce back from anything that we've ever been through. They don't have to like me, but they cherish what I'm plugged into. You see, back in the days, yeah, way beyond debate. Breakdance, graffiti music was a fast escape we grew up on. There's other people caught on late, like that fly shit at night that we caught on tape. Mr. Magic, BAI, red alert, shit straight through hard times and it would hurt. But back then, it was such a special feeling. Official New York prophecy was revealing. Spreading out to the world, mass appealing. Other states gave us their version and smashed the ceiling. A beautiful angel spreading its wings, untainted salute to the pioneers and kings.
The Check-In with Orikal Uno.
Orikal Uno on the Check-In.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
This is Sam Sellers representing Brooklyn, New York City, and you're listening to The Check-In with Orikal Uno, KRSM Radio for all. Say word.
Hey yo, this is Mally, and you're listening to The Check-In with Orikal Uno on KRSM Radio for all. Peace.
This is DJ Stage 1, and you listen to Orikal Uno on KRSM Radio.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What is this? What's poppin' to y'all? This Ken C, aka Contagious, aka the coldest of all time. And you know what I gotta do every Monday from 5 to 6. The Check-In with Orikal Uno. Hey yo, play that one joint for me, man.
Yo, what up? This is Curious Man, and you're listening to The Check-In with Orikal Uno on KRSM Radio for all.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Wiz, the Long Joe General, Minneapolis Mayor, and you are on The Check-In right now with Orikal Uno, KRSM Radio, real hip-hop to the core. Let's go.
Live out the Midwest, where I came to earth and the place I rest, in love with the sorceress. She understand my lingo, brought her a bouquet fresh. She walked the skyway dress, business attire. I pulled up in the Jetta at the time she expecting, still wearing the clothes I slept in. Lifestyle of the creative hustler, author and publisher for the love of rap. My name's Brandon all day. That's my little brother Media. Keep my window fan on Indian land. Great Mississippi, introduce a West Side Chicano to a West Bank hippie. Big quarter since birth been lippy. Just my line of thinking. Thought it then ink it, if they love it, uplink it. He like Big Baby on the boards. Check my birth name in the credits on the score. record's getting busy. Tied up like a keeler in the beat losing. Eating sweet markers and the heat looming. I catch wreck when the style is catching. And 44-7's popping like peak grooving. The decor in my home look Latin. Style authentic, don't come out the package. Avoid the drink, keep the smoke out the lung. He a grown man, now we do both the fun. Civilian garments, 7 inches out the bargain. Since an infant I've been out the margin. Yeah, gift for the host, unsigned, undiagnosed. Here's a toast.
Check-in with
Orikal Uno on the check-in.
KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Tastes like Fanta pineapple on the lips so I can get my sample. Never let the white and the yolk and the eggs mix. Got a few things she dream of selling on Craigslist. Talk to other cars on 35 or 94. Matter of fact, any kind of road. Quick to stick her head out if they say some foul ish. She like Kung Fu flicks and Wu-Tang from Shaolin. My girl, she likes to party all the time. Leaving before the party on decline. I don't mind at all when I'm trying to call. She have a ring for me. Said it does a thing for me. Remind me 3 times a week she'd wish I could. But I prefer to take her out like a rich guy would. She likes Sex in the City. I heard that's popular. Went to Weight Watchers and decided it was not for her. She tastes like Fanta pineapple on her lips so I could get my sample. I'll take her as is without the latest fashions. And she never have to ask.
Let the ladies know, no ladies man. I'm a man for my lady, you can understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Let the ladies know, no ladies man. I'm a man for my lady, you can understand. Yeah, I understand. Told me he just wants one. I trust his word like father, like son. I'm sorry I took the one that I cheated on. Shouldn't speak upon, but I was 18, freak was on. Can't believe they started walking my way. 11th grade, had to polish my game. Make up for the stories about girls my guys never met in the flesh or the internet. One kiss got me in the net, she was into me. I was into sex, didn't keep my interest. In my defense, I was horny young, still horny young. I wish someone had told me it's only begun. Stupid, all along I was doing it wrong, clueless. My new miss helped me move to a song. 2 years, we got one that we share. You send me by Sam Cooke, and for her, I'm already there. Let the ladies know, no ladies man. I'm a man for my lady, you can understand. Yeah, I understand. Let the ladies know, no ladies man. I'm a man for my lady, you can understand. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that was a double dose of Southside's own Big Quarters. Classic material right there. Gonna end the set with some Rosé. R-O-Z-E-T. A double dose of her. Episode 89 in full effect, baby. Stay tuned for DJ Soul 2 Dots.
This
y'all. Episode 89 is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed that show. Orikal Uno, nothing but the dopest in Twin Cities hip-hop, rap, R&B, and soul. As always, wishing you nothing but the best of love, luck, and success.
Without an escape. For you, I would go there. For the first time, I care. There's other people knocking at the door. The last time I was so unsure. I just need you to hold my hand. Take me as I am. Just tell me if you don't want it or want it.
The Check-In with Orikal Uno.
Orikal Uno on the check-in.
On KRSM Radio, 98.9 FM, Minneapolis.
Since I felt this way, I'm floating without an escape. For you, I would go there. For the first time, I care. There's other people knocking at the door. The last time I was so unsure. I just need you to hold